So this goes back to like the foundational thing, the difference between male and female.
Mm-hmm.
A male has to arise to the occasion,
Mm-hmm.
and the woman doesn't. She just has to receive.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like it's different. Like the guy has to perform.
Yeah.
And the girl, it just is.
Yes, but for the final show of it, it's easier for the guys.
Well, no, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's
and then the guy has to do all the right things
for too long.
for too long.
You're gonna break it.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Guys are totally addicted.
Yeah.
And they don't know what else to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they get everything with nothing being asked of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we really think about this is on a totally other subject, but
Mm-hmm.
you really want to know what's wrong with men in the world today?
Tell us.
It's that the average age that a boy is exposed to pornography is 8.
I didn't know it was that young. But
8
I'm not
years
surprised.
old. And this is average. So there's before that, right? And there's after that.
And the science on porn and how it affects men's brains.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And I talk to men.
And an 8-year-old. Oh
these are the things I
God.
talk to men about all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. These are things I talk to men about all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, and we could probably do the next episode on this because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
But we could talk. I tell men all the time, and I have men. They send me how long it's been since they've broken, because the men are so addicted.
Wow.
It reprograms your frontal cortex.
Yeah.
And it's like in the hierarchy of things that your needs are, hierarchy of needs. It's like water and procreation in men.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the number one things we're programmed to do. It's like you see a gazelle running by and you're a lion. That's what women are. It's like, and they expect not to, and they're like showing off everything nowadays. Like, it's even harder now, right? Like, to keep that pure thought in your head where I can look at you in the eyes and not think about something else, it's very difficult for men. Especially if they reprogrammed it. They say it's like a heroin addiction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because of all the dopamine releases that happen when you do it.
Yes.
And then on top of that, nothing is being asked of them.
Mm-hmm.
So in the natural state, I have to arise to the occasion, and then I have to succeed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, if not, you kind of like, sorry, babe, you know.
Yeah.
Good night, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like, don't look at me. You know what I mean?
Don't look at me.
And then
you just cover up.
and then there's like the other times you're just like, yeah, you're on top of the bed with your arms raised. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's true. Like, that's how you did it. But for the all this last 15 years of boys that have been raised with this phone that they can go to the bathroom and put the headset on and watch the most wildest thing their mind can imagine at their fingertips just by clicking a button that says I'm 18 over. Mm-hmm. Anybody can click a button. Mm-hmm. That's not stopping anybody.
Yeah.
You know, they used to have cell phone companies used to be able to put restrictions on. They don't even do that anymore. Yeah. I can give a phone to my 8-year-old girl and
the internet is at her fingertips.
Yeah. I can't restrict it.
Yeah. There's
software that you can put, but it's like, you know, you got to spend extra money or whatever. But I say all that just to say that they're addicted. Mm-hmm. The 90% of males are addicted. Mm-hmm. Addicted, like heroin. Mm-hmm. And they don't know how to stop. Yeah. And nobody's talking about it. Yeah. And the whole society is hinged on these men being men and having to come through for women, right? And if we don't learn how to come through for women because we're getting all of our needs met by ourselves in the bathroom, how are we ever going to fix this relationship, this imbalance? Detrimental. Yeah. This imbalance is it's like, so think about a little boy. A little boy will go to his girl and be like, hey, I like you, right? As a little boy. And she'll be like, ew, you smell. I'm like, oh, okay. And he runs away, right? And then he's like, man, I better shower.
Because I smell. And she
Because I
doesn't want to
smell,
talk
you
to
know?
me.
So then he's like, I better brush my teeth. And then he comes back and she's like, oh, you're not cute. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, okay. And the boy's life of growth is all about the rejection of the woman. It is. It is. It's just this part of life as for a boy.
Yeah.
So, like I told you this once, the boy's value is not based on what he was born with. He has to create his value.
Yeah.
It's very similar to in the sex relationship where the girl just is and the guy has to become.
Yeah.
He has to perform every time, constantly.
Yeah.
And he has to have the courage to try rather than in the bathroom. He doesn't need to try. He gets everything he wants. He doesn't have nothing asked of him.
Yeah.
There's no possibility of failure.
Yeah.
Right? He doesn't have that. And just like, what are we doing to these kids? Like, we literally can destroy a whole generations of boys with this thing. Like, and you can see the statistic, it's like 90% of boys.
Yeah.
And they're all addicted.
Yeah. And it's sad the things that they're watching. It's violent. It's unrealistic. Once they're old enough and they get in their own relationships, they think that that's how it's going to be, or that's how the girl's going to look, or it's all...
That's how she's going to like it.
Yeah, it's all, like, not realistic.
No, it's not.
And then it's detrimental. Like, I don't know, it's really sad. It's really crazy. And with cell phones, with the internet, with tablets, you know.
But that's the way that they build character, strength, courage, is through that stuff.
Yeah.
So if they're not able to build that character, it's going to be over.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today on this fun conversation. I hope you guys learned some stuff. I know I learned some stuff. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.